Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Francis. I'm here to talk to you about the fashion industry mainly. I want to give you an insight of what's like to be in university studying a fashion degree, also what it takes for you to become a fashion designer. I've got a few bullet points that I want to go through with you for this first video, and hopefully that will inspire you in the future to become either a fashion designer or go into other different parts of the industry, like being a fashion buyer, a PR, a hairstylist, a makeup artist. There's so many possibilities. The first thing I want to do is I want to put a disclaimer about why I'm doing this. Well, I am doing this because I feel that there's so many people out there that wants to join the fashion industry, but they don't have the means and the funds to go to study in a bigger university with a reputation name and get a degree there. I've been to two different universities. One of them was in Preston called University of Central Lancashire. The other one was London College of Fashion, which gave me a very good insight of the industry. But I'll be honest with you, if you're someone that's thinking about to be a designer, do you really need to join a university and get a debt to become a fashion designer? It's debatable. I don't think you need to. Obviously, I'm not gonna say do not apply for university, but there is other ways you can get there without spending so much money on a degree. Just a little disclaimer as well. I want to say that everything that I'll be saying is my own opinion, my own experience. Obviously, I don't want that to interfere with your dreams. I'm just gonna tell you exactly how it is, exactly how I felt while I was studying a degree in fashion design. One of the things I want to say as well is my channel was called Fashion is for Dummies. One of the reasons why I called that is one, I don't want to take it too serious. I think you need to have fun with fashion, but fashion is a serious industry, and the people that work on it, they are very, very hard workers and good professionals. I call myself a dumb because I started my own business before going to university and before getting proper training. So I call myself very dumb for that reason. And I want to tell you not to do the same mistakes that I did. So we're going to go through that. And I'm going to speak to you what to expect from studying a degree in the fashion industry. Mainly at London College of Fashion, the university. I did 2 years of bespoke tailoring from 2015 to 2017, something we're going to be talking about during this video. If you want to get into the fashion industry, you need to search for exactly what you want to do. There is so many possibilities. You can be a fashion designer, you can be a bespoke tailor, a garment technologist, a PR, a makeup artist, a hairstylist. There's so much possibilities you can do. So you need to find the right course for you. I have a few institutions that I'm going to link down below that give you exactly the information that you need for the right course for you. Like I said, I chose to do fashion, to be a fashion designer, and I chose London College of Fashion because it is an institution with a big reputation and an institution that it's very hard to get into, and I managed to get into, and I want to give you an insight of what to expect from that course as well. I've also have experience in setting up my own business, which I did in 2015. I had a runway show and everything. I had a big collection. I had a debut show in Manchester, but that was a big mistake, and I don't want you to do the same mistakes. So that's why I'm going to give you really good insights of what not to do. Right. If you heard about what I've just said and you still want to apply for university, there are a few different ways you can get into. If you are in the UK, which is classified as a home student, you can apply direct through UCAS, and I think you have to submit a mini portfolio online, which includes about 45 images of your work. What do you include on that? You should include who your inspiration for fashion is, who inspired you to do fashion, what is your career aspirations, any samples of your work, anything that you have sewn, anything that you have designed. I didn't have a lot of experience at that time when I applied for London College of Fashion, but I had just done a foundation year of art and design at the University of Central Lancashire, which was very helpful for the foundation year, but I felt very disappointed when I joined the first year of women's wear at the University of Central Lancashire. I didn't feel that the course was right for me, and I know a lot of my friends that went to their uni with me at the same time, they felt exactly the same. Some of them, they decided to change university. Some of them went to London, like myself. Some of them went to Manchester. Other people went to other universities in the UK. But my experience at UCLan wasn't very good for the first year, to be fair. It wasn't very exciting. When I got accepted, I was very, very excited about being at university, but I felt that what I was learning there wasn't enough, wasn't worth the money that I was spending. By the way, if you want to study fashion in the UK, for a home student, somebody that's been in the UK for over 3 years, the tuition fee is £9,250. That's just for tuition fees. On top of that, you're gonna put accommodation, food, transport, you know, the cost of living around the university. For international student, let me tell you, it's even more expensive. They charge £22,000 for international student, and then at the end of the day, that person is coming to the UK and is going to learn exactly the same thing as a home student, and is getting charged double of the amount what a home student is charged. There are really nice and good universities around the globe that you can apply for. The top 5, I'll put a link down below so you can find out what the top 5 universities for fashion are around the globe. Number 1 is in Helsinki in Finland. You wouldn't expect that, but I was surprised to find out. Central St. Martin's, which is a very known university for fashion, it's ranked number 4 around the world. And the London College of Fashion, the uni that I went to, comes into number 21, which surprised me, but you know, things in fashion moves that are very fast-paced, and that's how it is. Every year, the business of fashion, they will rank the top universities in the world, and this information is actually available online. I will put a link also down below for you so you can check the top 5 universities in the world. In between them are some in Italy. It depends really what you want to do. I went to London College of Fashion and I did bespoke tailoring because I wanted to learn the craft. I wanted to be able to construct garments from start to finish, and I wanted to be really good at it. I wanted to learn how to do suits and wedding dressings and things like that, which I did in the first year and the second year. But if you really want just to be a bespoke tailor, I recommend that you join the Savile Row Academy. They have an amazing program which is based in 10 months. You pay £16,900, and over 10 months you get the qualification that you need to be a bespoke tailor. The price is included all the materials, all the equipment that you need. So if you really want to be a bespoke tailor, I would recommend the Savile Row Academy instead of London College of Fashion, because it would be easy for you to get a job in Savile Row if you come from the Savile Row Academy. Also, there is other places like the Fashion Retail Academy, where you can get a diploma. You can be a garment technologist, you can be a fashion designer. It won't cost you as much as university, and you still learn the same skills pretty much, and it will cost you less money if you go on that path. Also, there is a new thing that a very good company in London called Ralph and Russo, which I interned for them for 3 months over the winter period in 2017. They created a new program for haute couture apprentices, and they will teach you everything that you need to know to be a couturier, which is a very good program. You can access online the details and find out what you need to be enrolled in that program. You want to apply for university, what do you need? You're going to need a portfolio, like I said. First of all, they're going to ask you for an online portfolio, which you're going to submit online. My portfolio wasn't digital because at that time my skills were very limited. But if you want to apply for big universities like Central St. Martin's, I recommend that you go for a digital portfolio because it's more professional. That's what they expect from the industry. Unless you are an amazing illustrator and you've got amazing skills drawing, which I don't. My drawing illustrations are just reasonable. That's one of the things you're going to need a portfolio. The second thing you're going to need is a statement, a strong statement about why are you choosing that career for you. Why do you want to be a fashion designer, or why do you want to be a fashion buyer, or why you want to be a PR, or why you want to do fashion photography. So just put your heart and soul into that statement, and that will help you to convince the people choosing the applicants, because they get hundreds of applicants. And I've heard that the process is very quick. They make a decision within 40 seconds. So you need to make an impression within 40-50 seconds because the amount of applicants they go through in a day. I came from a background where I worked just in retails, and then I said I want to do something with my life, and fashion is something that I always had in the back of my mind. Some of my inspirations for fashion is I started with watching Project Runway, which is an American program which gives you a really good insight about what really is to be a fashion designer. It's an amazing program. I recommend that you watch at least 1 or 2 series out of it. You'll get really inspired to be a designer. Another inspiration that I had was following the work of Alexander McQueen. He is the fashion designer that really inspired me to get into the fashion industry and to study fashion. He's got a very sad story, committing suicide in 2010, but his brand is still there. They're still producing amazing garments, amazing collections every year with Sarah Burton. Obviously, if you know about Alexander McQueen, you also know about Isabella Blow. She was the reason why Alexander McQueen started in the industry, and she's the person that really pushed him to be a fashion designer. But I also have another influences like Yohji Yamamoto, the Japanese designer. I really like his take on fashion, and I like how he manipulates the silhouette and how he managed to bring something new to the runway shows every single time. So those are my inspirations to be a fashion designer. I've learned a lot while I was doing my foundation year. I learned the main thing was how to be a student and how to get my creativity from my brain to a piece of paper and how to translate that into a garment. So that's something that I found really helpful on my foundation year. On my first year at UCLan, I did learn some skills like how to put on a mood board and how to construct a basic garment. We got told how to do a basic garment like an A-line dress, a princess line dress, but there is so much more you can explore around that I want to go through with you in the future, and hopefully translate their skills to you over the internet. I wanted to go to London because I thought that London is the place to be in the United Kingdom if you really want to be serious in fashion. And I don't regret doing it, because while I was living in London, I lived there for 2 years, I had so many opportunities that I wouldn't have had it if I had stayed in the Northwest, in Manchester. Like, I got to intern for an amazing company, the only British company to show at Paris Fashion Week, in the Couture Fashion Week. So I was very proud of myself, and that opportunity only came for me because I was in London at the right time and I had the right skills. I was studying at London College of Fashion as well. So London is the place to be if you want to be serious in fashion. So I do recommend, if you want to be serious, apply for London, see if you can get in. If you can't get in, it's fine. There is other universities out there. But I'm gonna tell you, universities are selling you a fashion dream that it's not real, really. Once you graduate, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna be working in the industry. I know a lot of people that graduated and some of them have moved into other careers, not specifically related to fashion. So it's something that I want to explore there in the future with you. Centre St. Martin has a big reputation for fashion, and they have that because of the alumni students they had in the past, like Stella McCartney, John Galliano, Alexander McQueen. So it's got a nice reputation, but that's my opinion, and I don't want you guys to crucify me for it. I've been to Centre St. Martin's. I've known people there, went to study there. I've seen the collections, and if you do watch that online, you will probably agree with me that there are some amazing ideas, amazing concepts, but when you look at the garment construction, it's not really well made. And the course is based in designing a collection. It's not really based on constructing and manufacturing a collection. You are even allowed to send your garments to be manufactured elsewhere, and that's fine. It's acceptable. It's part of the course. But in my course, bespoke tailoring, we learned all the skills from start to finish, from getting an idea, putting the idea into a concept, and then designing a garment, and from there designing the garment, constructing the garment. So I feel that London College of Fashion teaches you a lot more than what Centre St. Martin's does. That's only my opinion. A lot of people will disagree, but even I've been to a meeting with the head of London College of Fashion, and I've made that question to her, to Frances Corner, I think that's her name. I asked why those Centre St. Martin has a bigger reputation than London College of Fashion, and she told me that it's because of the past alumni students, that successful students that they had, like Stella McCartney, Alexander McQueen, and other designers as well. So go for it, follow your dreams. If that's what you really want to do, I am not gonna tell you don't apply for university, because it would be wrong to say that. But like I say to you, there is other ways you can go around and get the skills and the qualifications. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've got a little company here. This is my dog. He's called Princely McQueen. That's exactly what it says in this ID tag, by the way. And here is the reason why all my Alexander McQueen books have been destroyed. And I think he knows that I'm talking about that, because he's just acting very guilty at the moment. So he basically destroyed all my books that I've been keeping and looking after it. But one day I forgot them in the coffee table, and it just came home and had a really good time with it. But I'm still keeping the books because the content inside is still amazing. So yeah, this is Princely McQueen. You might be seeing him in the future. For the time being, I'll let him go because he likes to be comfortable in his own bed. So guys, just to wrap it up, this video, I hope that this gives you a little bit of an insight of what you need to do to apply for university, and how much it's going to cost you, how to do it, and in the next video I'll be going through, once you get accepted into university, what they're going to be teaching you, the skills that you're going to be gaining from the course, a little bit more of the professional side of the industry, things like creating a mood board, fabric swatch, flat drawings, specification sheets. There is so much stuff I want to talk to you about it, but we're gonna save this for the next video. And I just want to talk to you also about, I've got some merchandising from my brand, which is called Poisoning Frog. Those t-shirts are available online. If you want to support me and support me to carry on with the videos, you can order them online in different sizes, and they're available for men, women. There's some accessories as well. So if you feel like supporting me to carry on with the videos, please go to the website. I'm gonna put a link down below, and yeah, just if you like anything that you see, if you want to buy one, that will be much appreciated. But I will continue with the videos anyway, and I want to help as many people as I can to give them a really good insight of the industry. For the time being, I'm gonna say goodbye, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.